Hey Guy, it's just Seb from AAP today. Obviously you did come off those two disappointing losses. How much of an improvement did you see in the side today from those two losses?
Yeah, look, I was really pleased with the competitive improvement today. I mean, look, it's professional basketball, so I'm not going to say that we just accept losing gladly or meekly. So we've definitely got work to do. However, we've travelled incessantly. We've got quite a new group. We've got a lot of youth in our group, and they are working exceptionally hard. I mean, the quality of our practice sessions as we've gone through this rough patch, particularly the last 2 to 3 weeks, I just can't fault anyone. Girls are working super hard. We're just not getting the rewards on the floor, but we just want to keep the faith that the results will come if we continue to work as hard as what we are.
And we saw that Unique got her first start of the season and scored another 22 points. Do you think we can expect to see her starting a little bit more as the season goes on?
Yeah, look, I mean, that's what she was recruited to be, and we think that she's obviously showing the ability to be a top-notch player in the league. Really like a lot of the intangibles that Nick brings to the team. Yeah, just a slow introduction to the league just to get used to how it's officiated, how the game's played compared to NBL 1, and then also, I mean, she's in much better shape than what she originally checked in at. So while she's worked to improve her conditioning, now we're starting to see the game performances come, so that's pretty exciting.
Keely, I'll just move to you. Obviously, the defence was a big part of today. What did you kind of make of the side's defensive performance?
Yeah, I think in patches we're really good, right? Like, there's times there where we make it really hard for the other team, but I think we just have lapses, and we know that that's something that we have to work on. If we can play 40 minutes of that hard defence, we can beat anyone in this league. So, you know, all things that we will keep working on and keep striving for, and I know that we can do it.
And obviously, especially in the second quarter, the fouling was a bit of an issue. I think you got fouled out. But just a couple of minutes in,
I only had one foul.
Kind of
I'm offended.
Oh, sorry, no, not you, like the team.
No.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. How do you kind of manage physicality, but also not making sure that the side does concede fouls?
Well, I'll answer the question. I do feel that a lot of rope was given to the duration of how long they could be posted up in the key, because it was something that we talked to the referees about. And they're a big team and they've got really talented post players, so there's got to be a balance and a trade-off. So you can't just stay in the lane for long periods of time and then late in as the defence is working, because obviously you just can't concede a layup, so you've got to be able to get around and do that. And we were looking down the barrel of the wrong end of 20 free throws at the half. So that was a particular problem for us, and I think that it actually balanced much better in the second half, but that was the issue that got us into foul trouble to begin with. And yeah, I was certainly a bit perplexed by that in the first half.
Guy, what do you kind of make of the Flames' shot selection? Do you think you guys are making the right shots when you need to be, or do you think there can be a bit of an improvement on that?
Oh, we're not making enough shots. I mean, that's obvious. You know, we've got players that are better shooters than what they showed tonight. So I think that's a confidence thing. But to me, it goes back a couple of steps before then, because, as I said, we're quite disciplined and do a great job to do as we plan and follow our system well when we're at practice. And I think that we're just a little bit clunky and clumsy when we come to games and just lose our way with nerves, because we're trying to get ourselves out of this patch. So everyone's trying too hard. They're probably guilty of over trying, because we're getting into games and forgetting our plays too often and finding people in the wrong spot, and then what that will lead you to is a lot of shots that we don't practice, and to me that's just a fundamental sin in the game, that you want to be taking as many shots that are practiced and known and repetitive shots as you can have. and it's something that we spoke about at the half. So that's on us, and it's within our control to fix. But again, there was evidence tonight to me under pressure that we're too quick to break away from things or get out of things, and so we'll go back and address that. But what I would say is I do believe that the playing group is very committed and bought into what we're trying to do. So yeah, better results should come with time.
And just final one from me, this isn't necessarily about the game, but Bonnie Diaz obviously played a lot with you last season with the Flames, and now she's killing it over in college basketball. Could you always see the potential that she had to achieve those goals when she was playing with the Flames?
Oh yeah, look, it was not hard to recognise Bonnie's talent when we recruited her on an amateur basis last year. We knew it was a one and done situation before she went to college, and the thing about Bonnie particularly is that the physicality with the game for a girl that's 18 years old. I mean, she pushed around a lot of veterans when she played, and as I think I've mentioned in previous press conferences with her, we were obviously pretty devastated by injuries last season, and we didn't think early on it was going to be a big playing opportunity for her, but it became one. And yeah, I think that was perfect for Bonnie to help her set up for college and other things, and she really grabbed that opportunity. So I'm really proud of her and stoked for her.
Awesome. That's all I have for today. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for that, guys.